Hello, and welcome to my foot fetish guide. In today's episode, we will talk about feet and how to protect them. Real fast, this guide is how to get a brand new character, whether you're brand new to the game or it's your second profile, how to get you to rune weaponry and fast. So a quick rundown of what we're going to cover before we get into what mobs to go to train. First and foremost, this is what I think is the best way of training melee. There are going to be disputes. There's going to be people that say, well, what about this? What about that? Take it out in the comment section. Just start a discussion. Figure out what other ways might be better than what I show you as the game continues to update and to change. Second, we're going to cover a little bit about defense and why it is important. And then the third thing we're going to talk about is how to train your melee combat stats. I'm going to cover the theory behind the quickest way to attack and deal damage in order to get the most experience per hour. I'm also going to cover why strength isn't really that important in Minescape at the moment. I figure you need to train strength on an as-needed basis. I want to start off, I want to show you something that I had no idea. I didn't know this until I pulled out every piece of armor. I went and crafted a bunch of this, and I bought a ton of it too. So you have your defense, and each few levels you can go up in what you can equip. Another cool thing is every single piece in a certain classification of armor adds the exact same defense buffer. So now that we have all that boring defensive stuff out of the way, let's talk about attack. These are the different basic weapons that you have in the game. You have daggers, scimitars, swords, maces, battle axes, and two-handed swords. The part that I want to point out is the turn speed, 0.6. So daggers attack the fastest, and it gets progressively slower and slower to scimitar, sword, mace, battle axe, up to a mithril two-handed sword. Turn speed 2. For every 2 times that the dagger attacks, the mithril mace will only attack once. So people always ask, what's the most efficient way of training? What weapon should I use? It's not always most efficient, but if it's not, it's going to be dang close to maximum efficiency. What you need to do is whatever the highest level weapon you can have, but just as an example, I have rune in my inventory. What you will do is you will use the rune dagger to attack really fast, and then you deal the killing blow with the two-handed sword. The reason why this is efficient and effective at the time of this recording is as you switch to the two-handed sword, you still get the attack speed of 0.6 seconds after you switch, and you don't have to wait the full 2 seconds. So you can deal boom, 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 3 quick hits, 4 quick hits, whatever it needs to be, and then switch to the two-handed, and also a quick heavy hit to deal the finishing blow. The reason why this works, if a strike with your weapon is going to land, you either hit 0% or you hit 100% of that damage. Just to show you how easy it is to make money on this game, I've got red tulips in hand. Our inbox is empty. It's kicking me out. There's nothing in my inbox. I go to sell an item. Go to red tulips. Somebody's asking 230 each. We are going to sell 37. Done. Now let's open up. We just made 8,500 gold. You do that 7 times, and you have all of the gold you will need to buy the armor and the equipment all the way up to get you to rune. I would suggest buy as much of this on the Grand Exchange as you can because it's going to be cheaper. Here's the list of what you're going to need for weapons. Buy an iron dagger and two-hand, a steel dagger and two-hand, a mithril dagger in 2-hand, and an addy dagger in 2-hand. For armor, all you need to buy is a full set of iron chainmail, a full set of steel plate mail, and then as much mithril armor as you can buy on the GE. A tip, in Falador, there is a shield shop. It is located right here on the map. If you're having trouble finding armor on the Grand Exchange, the armor shop in Varrock is here, and the weapons shop is right here. The weapons shop will only sell daggers. Now that you have all of your weapons and armor queued up for the next 10 or so hours, go to Edgeville right here. You're going to need to kill 148 men to go from level 1 to level 15 attack. Once you can equip your steel 2-handed sword, then you're going to want to get level 20 defense. That's going to take 262 men. Once you've finished 1 to 15 attack and 1 to 20 defense, you're done here. We're going to move on to the next spot. So we are about to hit level 30 attack. I am in double experience, and I haven't even used an entire inventory of pumpkins. So on default experience, expect to have to bank once before you get level 30. I've also discovered that using a 2-hand is just as effective as using the dagger, because it takes 2 hits to kill, and you only get hit once by them, and you're only running back between 2 of them. If there was a 3rd spawn closer, maybe dagger would be better. But when you get here, get 3 strength and use your 2-handed sword, your steel 2-handed sword, and run between this guy and that guy, and it'll take 2 hits to kill them. South of Falador, there's a lot of wizards that you can train on. They will drop runes that you can sell and then purchase food from a farmer. That's why I like this area. You'll see the numbers on the screen. They say 89 and 192 each. What this means is you'll need to kill a wizard that is level 10 and a wizard that is level 15, and that counts as 1 unit. You'll need to do that 89 times, and then again another 192 times. Let me show you how I have been killing these guys. So for the lower level, you hit them once with the dagger, switch to 2-hand, and kill them. For the higher level, you do 2 hits of dagger, and then 1 hit of 2-hand, and it kills them. And you just clear out these 4 as they spawn, and away you go. So I'm going to go show you where to sell runes and where to buy food from the group that apparently doesn't want me to leave. Kill him, serves him right. So from the group of dark wizards, you head over to this building right here. The closest building to you is actually a shop that sells runes. And I'm getting stuck on everything. Come in here, talk to this kind, loving individual, and you can sell your runes for gold if you don't have any. I would suggest selling them on the Grand Exchange, but this is purely if you don't have any money and you need to buy some food. From the rune shop, you head over in this direction. Through these double doors, you're going to find a farmer that will sell you food. Do the Slayer quest. If you want to watch a guide and a walkthrough on how to complete the Slayer quest, click up in the top corner right now. So Taverley Dungeon is located here on the map, just south of Taverley. To get to the Banshees, you're going to come past the hands, past the cave crawlers, past the ice velds, and in here you will have where you get into where the Banshees are at. Up here you have 3 of them that spawn. Unfortunately though, sometimes they walk around over here, So you'll need to kill any of the banshees that are here in order to start them, in order to reset their spawn. But once you get up here, you'll have 3 of them all around you, and you can just grind out all 800 and some banshees that you will need to kill. As soon as you get level 20 Slayer, you can come to the banshees back here, level up your strength to 21, and you can 1, 2, and then finish with your 2-hand. So 2 hits with the dagger, and then 1 hit with the 2-hand. Banshees are incredibly quick to kill because they have 10 defenses all. So you're going to be hitting these guys really hard. There it is, a rune dagger and a rune 2-hand sword. Oh, she didn't even stand a chance. That's my quick guide on how to build your stats in order to equip runite weapons. Let me know in the comments what you thought, if you have any other ideas. Also, let me know in the comments where I should go from here. I've got a few ideas, but if you have some good pointers on how to level up combat stats quickly, let me know, and you might see them in my 1 to 99 guide that's going to be coming out soon.